All right. How many guys? My name is Ben.
This is Andrew.
And we are continuing Dr. Stone Season 1 with Episode 3, Weapons of Science. Go.
So last episode we get the boys going out to try to get Yuzu out of the stone. They're like, yo, let's go get Yuzu out of the stone. And they get there, and then my man Taiju goes, wait a sec. No! And he turns and pokes my man in the eyes and goes, she's naked! You should not see her naked. And then so he's like, we're gonna go get her clothes before you do this. And he's like, this is so illogical. This is ridiculous. Why are you carrying
He's
her?
like, I don't care. And that's your woman, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So as they start doing that, though, they hear lions. And they end up getting chased by a pack of lions. And then Dr. Stone, Mr. Senku goes, you know what, dude? We got to think about this logically, not you sacrificing yourself. This is Stone. He goes, what we need to do is, so they start running, and then he explains the plan, and they run by Mr. Primate dude, and they're like, yo, we need to revive this man, like, to help us fight, because that's our only chance.
Did you say Tsukasa, or did you say Taiju? Tsukasa's the primate dude.
No, I just said primate dude. I didn't even say.
Oh, okay. No, I was saying before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I said Taiju. And then, they're running, and then he pours the juices on them. Oh, and they turn around. Bam! They're already surrounded by the lions. So they're like, oh no! And then next thing you know, the guy starts cracking, and his eyes open, and we not Taiju, Tsukasa. Now that I know his name, he goes, "What's happening?" And then dude goes, "Yeah, you have lions on your 9 o'clock all the way to your 2 o'clock." And he goes, "Bet." And he literally breaks out the stone and just throws a bunch of stone everywhere, knocks them all back, and then just straight up one shots the alpha male lion. And then all the female lions like, yeah, we're good. We're dipping.
I didn't like him anyway, you know.
He was low body. But so yeah, we get that. And then we pretty much get we get a little introduction of who he is, what he's about, how strong he is. You know, then we find out that, he's a beast with the hunting skills. Dude literally killed any animal he came across, caught a bird midair. I mean, we get a little, it's pretty much a hunting montage we got of him doing his thing. And then, so we get into the thing of them being, we got the brains, the brawn, and the brute force. So, we get that little thing. We got to learn some cool stuff about the shells. That was pretty cool. How we got to see how they use it for agriculture, soap, and cement. We don't know the fourth reasoning yet, or fourth thing they were useful for, because it seemed like he wanted to hide that from Tsukasa for some reason, or I guess he just didn't feel like he trusted him yet. And then we get a little dialogue at the end of the episode between Tsukasa and Senku of their ideas for the future in the world. Well, really just Tsukasa's view on it. Tsukasa explains, well,
because we already knew what
Senku's was. Yeah. And Tsukasa's kind of like, I don't want to bring back any adults because their hearts are already tainted. They're in a world full of money, greed, and government, pretty much. He didn't say government, but along the lines of what he was saying. Laws and rules and this, that, and third. These are things that we shouldn't bring back into this world.
He's like, let's bring back all the players below level 30.
Yeah.
All right, it's like anyone from 31 and up, don't worry about them. Just the new player. They might be good down there. They might be Smurfs, but
Yeah, let's push
30 and
them
below.
to the ground. And it's not like he had, like you said, he didn't seem like he had intentions on just leaving them in stone. Because if that's the case, then maybe. Because then maybe you can establish yourselves for what you want it to be. And then you can bring the adults back and be like, look, this is how it gonna be. And they'll be like, okay, I guess this is just how it gonna be. But no, he was like, he said what he said. And in the process, he seemed like he was going to start destroying the adults because he had already killed one previous to the conversation. So
he was in the process of almost killing another.
Yeah, he literally was swinging to knock another dude's head off.
And we saw some scaling before, not only with the lion, but where he cracked a stone, a boulder almost.
Yeah,
a small boulder in half.
Yeah.
So that should be technically easier if it's the same density, I guess. So although he did pretty much one shot that first statue. So
easily. But yeah, no. So and Senku kind of like steps in front and puts his hand on his arm. So I would imagine he didn't strike. He didn't like he didn't just grab his arm and like, "Do not hit him." Like the dude stopped swinging because there's no way he's gonna stop him.
Yeah. Senku's not stopping him. Like, my boy is having struggle living day to day. You know, picking up some twigs and stuff. He ain't physically strong.
Yeah. So he just kind of touched his arm and was like, "Yeah, nah, dude. I don't agree with you. Not even a millimeter, bro. Like, it ain't even close, my guy." So but yeah, so that's how that ended. So yeah, so we'll see what happens, my guy.
So what do you think that fourth thing is? If you were going to take a wager on something,
I mean, it's weird because he doesn't want Tsukasa. It's like he didn't want Tsukasa to know, and I'm curious on what it is because I don't know what he would. I mean, I could see he doesn't trust Tsukasa with it, so something that has to be. I would imagine it's something lethal because he doesn't want to tell Tsukasa, but I don't know.
Okay, so if
something lethal.
If you think it would be lethal, like what?
I don't know, maybe like not poisoning, but like along the lines, maybe? I don't know.
Okay, so some sort of like chemical warfare.
Yeah, maybe. Or something that can like taint stuff, you know what I mean? I don't know. Okay. I just know something that he didn't want to bring in front of Tsukasa.
So potentially chemical warfare. Okay.
Yeah. So
based on like poison or something, you know? Okay.
Yes. I mean, he might have even been hiding it from. Well, yeah. I mean, because he said it in front of Taiju already. They had four things, so he trusted Taiju with it.
Mm-hmm, so I mean, he trusts Taiju with everything.
Yeah. So I don't know. Let's but yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
So go ahead and click the link in the description below for the reaction.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bro, that's wild.
So they're making the blickies.
Dude, Senku is way ahead of time. He just said they were wrapping up 1.9 million years advance. Is that what you just said? We are warping. It was 1 point something million years. Yeah, 1.909. Oh my.
Nearly 2 million years.
Nearly 2 million years ahead of civilization. Boy, my man's a beast. Yo, they're gonna have PS5s and PCs in the next month. It's cool. They're chilling.
You're gonna have they're gonna be, watching us make these reactions to their show.
They're like, hey. They're like, yo, we need to get this lobby going in Apex. Yo, where you guys at? Join up. All right. There's exactly 3 of them with no one to fight. They just land. They're just landing in areas.
They would never be able to get into the lobby. They'd be searching for players.
He's like, we have to revive 57 other people.
Okay. So you get a pretty interesting thing. Very much plot with the Senku versus Tsukasa.
So Tsukasa did not listen. He decided to keep going.
Well, it's not necessarily that anyone was in charge. Like, there were 2 people with very different ideals that wanted to do things their way. So
yeah.
And you can't exactly claim dominance over someone like Tsukasa.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but you also can't claim dominance over someone like Senku. Yeah, because Senku is too smart. He won't let himself become alpha'd because
they're superior in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, brain versus brawn, pretty much.
Even though Tsukasa is pretty freaking smart because he caught on pretty quick.
Yes. So I mean, but there does have to be a limit because you can't give him the brain of Senku. Oh, so he may be able to draw the line, right? He may know his greatest weakness, which is just like, oh my gosh. Right, because he was a he is very smart, right? He was a high schooler, so he's not necessarily young at all. But he chose to live as a primal person rather than like a normal person, right?
Yeah.
So he was in the modern world, so he does know about stuff. He was probably very much against gunpowder. He was probably very much against a bunch of stuff. And usually when you're against that kind of stuff, you know a lot about it. So
yeah, of course.
Because whenever you're talking about it, like a debate, if you would, you want to know both sides of the argument. So if he's anti gunpowder, then he needs to know about gunpowder. So
yeah.
But so Senku makes a bet, right? He's pretty much thinking so far ahead. He's like, we're going to he's like, oh, I didn't have enough. I made an error, right?
Uh-huh.
But Senku doesn't really make errors, right? Everything he does is pretty precise. Yeah. Right. So he had the incorrect pot size, if you would. He was like, oh no, I made the wrong pot size. Blah blah blah. But like he did it, and Tsukasa believed him. And well, actually, they both believed him. But he was like, "Bro, you really thought I was gonna be out here putting the wrong pot out? Really? Come on, bro. Come on." So as soon as he left, he had the revival fluid. He mixed it, made it right there, and he brought her back.
Yeah.
So and then pretty much they attempted to he attempted to fill him in. He was like, "Look, you two can either run away, and it'll be just me, and he won't kill me because he doesn't know how to make the fluid.
Yeah.
Or you guys can help me fight, but that's probably not the best option." So and then next thing you know, he's like, cause that guy's a murderer. He's like, murder is really an opinion. It's like, what? It's like, what?
Wait, what?
He's like, I'm cleansing this world. Pretty much. He said, I'm culling it of like the old people, pretty much. He's like, I'm getting rid of the older people. You know, I'm making a new generation. So and then he's like, you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. But that's it. So I'm not gonna let you get in my way. So then the second that he walks away, they're like, okay, well, we have to dip, because if he comes back, he's going to pretty much try to claim Alpha. Yeah, right? He's going to be like, we're not doing that, right? Which is something that they didn't really want. So it was like, so they trashed their home base and they relocated. And they're like, we're going to do this and potentially try to you know, save or try to get away. You know.
So why did he bleed there? I totally didn't really catch it.
So it was right here. So I'm obviously gonna have to mute.
Yeah.
But he caught here, and then he hit him.
Oh, so the hit did leave damage.
Yeah. Okay. It left damage, but it very delayed. So his adrenaline maybe just held him out for a little bit.
Gotcha.
So then next thing you know, they're like, wow, where are we? And he has this cool little device, right, which is supposed to tell him, you know, where they're at. But based on the number of seconds that it's been since sunrise. So anyway, so Yuzu sees a just is familiar. She runs over to the statue and is like, oh my gosh, like it's a statue. And then Senku's like, bronze.
Yeah.
He's like, bronze. I'm gonna yoink some of this.
Man, it's out here playing Minecraft for real, my
guy. So he's like, oh, I have to protect us from Tsukasa. It's like, dude, if Tsukasa gets here, we don't win. He's like, just sleep. There's you're not defending anyone. So here we see a pretty cool point, right? Her toe was still petrified.
Yeah.
Right? And then he poured some more of the revival fluid. And he was like, oh, the pains went away. They were like, oh, it's healing it. Right, and it was like, no, it doesn't. It's just that the small cracks get mended when the petrification is reversed. So it's like the cracks on their face are somehow mended together, but still left there. I don't know what that means. Maybe they're just like filled in.
Yeah, maybe.
So, pretty cool because like I like all these cool scars. I think it's really cool. They all have like these pretty dope thing, and then this man instantly figures out. I'm talking instantly. He's like, bro.
I mean, it was like it's with all of it. I mean, then he caught on to the gunpowder too, like instantly, bro.
He's like, we're gonna make blickies.
The bullets, my
guy. So he said we're gonna warp it ahead this much. You know, he's like, bro, if they make gunpowder, bro, I just die, my guy. He's like, I don't win that fight, my guy. So and he's like, now that we're at this volcano, we pretty much have instant access to sulfur, which is a component of gunpowder. Yep. So that's where we're at right now. So what do you think is about to be going on? Let me give me some theories about what do you think is going to be happening next.
I think my man Senku is about to get that gunpowder. Know what I'm saying? He's going to build himself a little black powder gun, and he's going to blick cow my man Tsukasa right between the eyes, bro.
Oh, you think Senku going to one shot?
Oh, ease.
How's my man's going to build a gun?
To use the bronze, I guess. I don't know. So you find a way to build a gun, my guy.
How long do you think it will take?
Not long. I mean, so if it's a black powder gun, it's gonna be he only gets one shot because you have to reload, and he ain't reloading a black powder gun in the middle of fighting Tsukasa. There's just no way.
Sure.
So it's gonna have to be a clean shot, and I believe, I mean, a black powder gun is pretty like old school ones are pretty basic. I believe.
Okay.
I think it literally is just like a. How did the first black powder gun shoot? I'm trying to remember how it shoot.
I'm just thinking like the thing where they pack it in, the little tube thing.
That's what they are, because they even there's still black powder guns today, like modern ones you can buy for hunting, but
they're not good.
No. Black powder gun. Well, realistically, a bullet has black powder in a bullet. There's black powder in a bullet, correct? And it gets
there's a slug.
Mechanism.
There's a slug.
Yeah. It gets triggered through a certain way. But yeah, no.
All right, so just check this. So Tsukasa, what kind of state do you think he is in now? Now that he's like, they're going to make gunpowder.
Oh, so he's in survival state now, and he is no longer in the I'm tracking just to find you type state. He's tracking to murder you guys now.
Okay, and we saw how fast he was. Yeah. Do you think he's going to be able to get to Senku before Senku makes the gun?
Nah. Senku, I think, is smart enough to know that he is going to eventually catch on, and that any moment that he will be bloodthirst for them. So I think Senku knows he has to move at a fast rate. So,
but do you think he's skilled enough to make a gun that fast?
Yes. Without a doubt, my guy. Without a doubt. I mean, because I would believe, right? I think an old school black powder gun is literally just like a metal barrel. Obviously, it's just a big old hollow barrel, and then it literally is just a wooden stock that it attaches to, I guess, and then you pack.
What kind of barrel is that? You said it's metal. What kind of metal?
Well, I don't know exactly what they used back in the day, but.
I mean, the metal they have right now is bronze. You think bronze is good enough to hold? Yeah. You think he can shape? You think he can shape it fast enough?
I don't know. Well, yes, because that's why they're at a volcano, I would imagine, so he could melt the metal and shape it a certain way. I would imagine that's why, or heat the metal up,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think a Blicky's going to be made, and you think Tsukasa's going to die?
Because it doesn't have to be. It's got to be good, right? But I mean. He does get only one shot, so it only needs to shoot once. So, because like I said, there's no way he's going to give off a shot and then be able to, pack and reload again. There's no way. So he's going to be making a weapon that, black powder gun that's one shot, and you better make it count.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You heard it here first, boys and girls.
No, I'm just kidding, dude. He's going to build an M60 machine gun, and he's just going to mow him down.
Drop a nuke on him.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like calling all the kill streaks on my man Tsukasa.
Apache War helicopter incoming!
How did you do that?
You see, when you rub soap and iron together, this has.
Just sitting here with sitting here with the soap and iron trying to make a helicopter.
It's like, it's not working. There's running out of soap. It's really clean though. It's really clean.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, man.
Okay, so we're gonna move on. If you guys would like to support us a little bit, liking, commenting, subscribing lets YouTube know we're here. If you would want to check out any of the links in the description below, they include my Discord and our Twitches. We do stream on Twitch, so a lot of Apex. I stream a lot of Magic. He streams. You still stream Call of Duty? I don't know,
dude. I just haven't done it in a while, but yeah. I stream games that I go shoot, bang, bang, stuff like that.
And I play a lot of Apex and Smite as of, 2021 in the beginning. Whenever you're watching this way in the future,
facts.
I might be playing something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, if you want to further support us, you can check out the Patreon, which will you'll be able to help influence what we're watching in the future. So, other than that, you guys have yourself a wonderful day.
Deuces.